With 85 wins in the international golf tournaments, there's no denying that Seve Ballesteros is a golfing legend. But how did it all end? We'll take a look at the sad truth about this icon's final days and the battle that ultimately ended his life far too soon. Our team did an in-depth research for this video, drawing from reputable sources like Golf Monthly, Golf Digest, and CBC Sports to bring you the most accurate and heartfelt account of his final chapter. Stay tuned until the end, because we'll reveal information even fans might have missed. Let's first walk down the memory lane. Seve's journey to stardom began with nothing more than a makeshift club and an unyielding passion for the game. But little did anyone know, this boy playing golf on the beach would grow up to revolutionize the sport and become one of the greatest and most creative players in history. Seve wasn't just good, he was extraordinary. His playing style was aggressive, imaginative, and fearless, redefining what golf could be. From the early days, it was clear that Seve wasn't like other golfers. He had a knack for pulling off impossible shots and escaping situations where others would have given up. It was this daring play, combined with his unmatched flair, that made him a global phenomenon. Seve Ballesteros came from humble beginnings. With no access to golf clubs or proper equipment, young Seve used a wooden stick and old golf balls to practice on the beaches near his home. It was here that Seve began to hone the skills that would one day make him a global star. At the age of 17, Seve burst onto the professional golf scene. In 1976, he stunned the world by finishing second at the Open Championship, showcasing his natural talent, flair, and fearlessness. He was unlike anything the golfing world had ever seen. By the time he was 22, Seve had won his first major championship, the 1979 Open at Royal Lytham in St. Anne's. This victory marked the beginning of what would be one of the most decorated careers in golf history. He went on to win 5 major championships, 3 Open championships, and 2 Masters titles. Seve became the first European to win the Masters tournament, and he did it twice. His fearless play, his extraordinary ability to think creatively on the course, and his unmatched short game made him one of the most dynamic and unpredictable players the game had ever seen. He wasn't just winning tournaments, he was electrifying the galleries and inspiring future generations of golfers. Even modern-day legends like Tiger Woods have cited Seve as a major influence. His unique style, incredible skill, and determination left an indelible mark on the sport. Seve wasn't just about winning, he was about pushing the limits of what was possible on the golf course. Beyond his individual achievements, Seve's contributions to team golf were unparalleled. He became the heart and soul of the European Ryder Cup team, leading them to historic victories over the United States. His passion for the Ryder Cup and his leadership as a player and captain turned Europe into a dominant force. His fiery spirit, combined with his natural charisma, made him an iconic figure in the history of the Ryder Cup. But despite all the glory on the course, Seve's greatest battle didn't come from the golf course. In October 2008, the world was shocked when Seve collapsed at Madrid's Barajas airport. It was later revealed that he had been diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor, a glioblastoma, a brutal form of cancer. It grows rapidly, with very few treatment options and a low survival rate. For Seve, a man known for his fighting spirit and miraculous escapes on the golf course, this was his greatest challenge yet. Seve underwent 4 surgeries to remove the tumor, followed by chemotherapy and radiation treatment. The golfing world watched anxiously as their hero fought a battle far greater than any he had ever faced on the course. By 2010, Seve's health had sharply declined. His vision was impaired. His speech was slurred, and he could no longer walk unaided. The man who had once danced around golf courses, pulling off impossible shots, was now confined to his home, dependent on care. Yet Seve's spirit never wavered. He remained surrounded by the people who loved him most, his family and close friends, until the very end. Thousands of letters poured in from across the globe. Golf fans, fellow athletes, and even celebrities, all wanting to express their admiration for a man whose passion for life and sport had inspired so many. But time was running out. As Seve's condition worsened, he spent his final days at his home in Pedrina, surrounded by his family. The disease took its toll, and by 2011, Seve's body could no longer fight back. On May 7, 2011, Seve Ballesteros passed away at the age of 54. His death was a heartbreaking moment for the sport of golf and for millions of fans around the world who had admired not only his talent, but his infectious spirit and passion for life. Though Seve may be gone, his legacy remains as powerful as ever. The Seve Ballesteros Foundation, established in his honor, continues to fund brain cancer research, while Seve's influence can still be seen in every daring shot taken on the course today. He redefined what was possible in golf, bringing artistry and creativity to a game that had often been played conservatively. From his incredible comebacks to his leadership in the Ryder Cup, Seve's contributions to golf will never be forgotten. Seve's legacy continues. The Masters is probably the one golf tournament where Ballesteros' absence is felt the most acutely. When he was at the peak of his game, he donated lavishly to Augusta National and the aesthetic philosophy of golf course architect Dr. Alistair McKenzie. The fact that Ballesteros is the sole golfer to ever win the Masters, the Open at St. Andrews, and the tournament at Royal Melbourne, the course that McKenzie designed as the best in the Southern Hemisphere, is hardly coincidental. Seve was one of those players we were all lucky to see, says Manuel Pinheiro, a former European Ryder Cup player and Ballesteros' World Cup winning partner in 1976. He was successful in more than just competitions. His performance and victory were the defining factors. You were captivated by him. For those who knew him best, Seve was more than just a golf champion. He was a father, a friend, and a fighter. His children, Javier, Miguel, and Carmen, remember him not only as a sports legend, but as a loving father who always encouraged them to pursue their dreams. My father taught us that nothing is impossible, that with hard work and passion, you can achieve anything. He showed us what it means to fight for what you believe in, Javier Ballesteros remarks. Seve's longtime friends and fellow players also speak of his indomitable spirit. Jose Maria Olazabal, his close friend and Ryder Cup teammate, recalled the deep bond they shared and the joy they found in playing alongside each other. Seve Ballesteros' legacy extends far beyond his achievements on the golf course. His foundation, the Seve Ballesteros Foundation, continues to raise funds for brain cancer research and helps those affected by the disease that took him from the world too soon. The golfing world still honors Seve's memory. From the Ryder Cup, where his passion and competitive fire ignited Europe's dominance, to the Seve Trophy, where players pay tribute to the man who transformed European golf. Even today, golfers like Rory McIlroy, Sergio Garcia, and Tiger Woods speak of the profound influence Seve had on their careers. Though Seve's journey ended in 2011, his influence on the sport and on the people who admired him remains. We hope you liked this video. If you want more of these contents, be sure to subscribe to be ahead of the latest in golf.